What's going on, boys and girls? Welcome back to another solo leveling Arise video. Okay, we're gonna be doing a little skit called Bet You Didn't Know. All right, now I want you guys to play along here, okay? Because I want you guys to also help me bet that I didn't know something about this game. Because I'm gonna play this game with you guys and show you guys things you may not have known. A lot of people are missing out so many key things here. So I'm gonna call it Bet You Didn't Know, and that's gonna be the name of the thumbnail and the video. So Bet You Didn't Know a couple things. Number one. This one I'm dedicating to my Discord because a lot of people didn't know this. I get a lot of questions being asked, okay? Payne, what's the best weapon combination? There is no best weapon combination per se. Okay, the reason why I say this is because every single stage requires, or every single chapter will require you to use a specific weapon element that will increase the damage of that element substantially, astronomically, okay? Here's how you tell. Bet you didn't know. And if you did, good for you. Play along, okay? If you go to the recommended attributes, boom, 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 right there, at the bottom. See this right here, bottom, recommended attributes. If you click on this, weak to fire, incoming attacks deal 150% damage when they're fire. Okay, this applies to any stage you go to. Okay, any stage you go to, it's going to work that way. So if I go to this tier boss here, for example, right, 150% more dark damage. Bet you didn't know that. Something new for you. If not, stick around. You might learn something else. Okay, bet you didn't know. Formations on top here. You can actually change formations. Yeah, you can put multiple teams. You can even rename them. This one you can call main team, for example. Change it. You can also go here and change the shadows up, depending on the shadows you want. If I want to put blades here, for example. So if I go now to my main team formation, it's updated. You guys can set up water teams, light teams, blah, blah, blah. There's 10 teams you can set up here. Not many people are using this. Again, bet you didn't know. All right, so next up, couple things to note here about filtering. So let's go to artifacts. Some people don't know how to use filters, so we're going to teach you guys how to use the filters. Okay, so if I go to weapons, let's use weapons for example. If you click on this little icon on the bottom here, right, this little filter icon, everyone who's used Excel in their life probably knows what this looks like. You're all a bunch of old heads, I know you are. Click on this, and you guys can see here, you guys can look around for attributes, whether it's fire, elements, wind, water, light, earth. Buy your powers, can buy on them, Captain Planet. Advanced achievements, you can check stars, what kind of equipment you want, anything that's locked, SSR, SR, etc. Now, this is not bad for weapons. Where it gets even better, though, is... Sorry, I'm looking in the middle of the screen now. I'm going to go back over here, okay? I'll go over here. Go back to artifacts. Artifacts are a little bit more hectic, so you want to definitely use the filter. So if you click on this, you guys can filter it by common, you can filter it by the type of rarity, you can filter it by stats, you can filter it by sets. 110%, guys, you should be using this to make your life a lot easier, okay? Again, bet you didn't know. And if you did, again, stick around. All right, a couple other things I want to note here. When you defeat a boss at the highest possible 3-star level, to make that farming a lot easier, this is the reason why you want to go back. Like for myself, I need to go back and do all the 3 stars anyways. You get yourself a buff. You get an increased damage dealt by 50% when you get a 3-star. And you decrease your damage taken by 50%. This is what auto heaven looks like. You put it on auto, bam, 50% more damage, 50% less damage. That will make up for a lot of lack of dodging. The opponents will kick your ass left and right, but at least you'll take 50% less damage, and you don't have to worry about auto not dodging on your behalf because they are the worst for dodging. So, again, bet you didn't know that. And if you did, again, stick around. All right, I talked about this real briefly. How to get weekly rewards. If you click on this little icon here, right, the little ladder board or whatever the hell it's called, the ranking board, anybody who has the trophies here from doing stages or instances and all that jazz that's getting your 3-star trophies, that's why it's so important to go back, you will get yourself a weekly achievement reward depending where you're at. You guys can see here at 550, I'm going to get 400 every week. Go back and do all your damn stages, guys, because every week, if you do finish up quite a few of these, you can get yourself up to, 750 of these rewards, and they reset every week, and you'll get these in the mail. So make sure you are going back and doing the smaller, easier stages and getting yourself the trophies. Now, this applies towards regular stages, hard modes, instances, encore missions, etc., right? All of this matters. Make sure you go back and do this, okay? Again, you guys get it now. I'm not even going to say it anymore. You guys understand. Okay, Battle of Trials. A lot of people don't know this one, believe it or not. This is an interesting one. Hunters also have a spot here. So people didn't know this, didn't see the tab. So there's a section for the hunters. They're pretty much identical bosses, by the way. I know a lot of people are stuck on stage 22. Just so you guys are aware on how to do this, for this asshole of a boss who creates a tornado, the best way to beat this boss, for Jinwoo at the very least, hunters, you just have to out DPS it. But for Jinwoo, you want to take the tornado as far back to the room as you possibly can and do a shadow step into the boss. Make sure you're aiming at the boss, and that way the tornado has to make it all the way back across, and then do it again. Rinse and repeat. Very straightforward, easy to beat. Actually, that's a lie. It's not easy to beat, but it's definitely doable. Okay, just so you guys are understanding. Now, this also applies towards that achievement award. So go back here and do these as well too, because it will apply towards the trophy score you're going to get every week. Okay, so again, something that you should know. Shops. Okay, a lot of people are asking about crafting crystals. Where do you find crafting crystals if you're free to play? So I'm going to show you guys real quick. Crafting crystals are going to be used to do your crafting, obviously, in the craft shop. They're actually going to be found in the following places. The weapon exchange area, I believe, has these for crafting right here. The hunter exclusive weapons. These are going to be by melting SRs and SSRs. It's going to be a while for you to do that, so don't worry too much about that. But if we go to the mana crystal exchange shop, this is what people are looking for. Okay? Right here, item crafting material. This is where you get it. So all the mining that you're doing, you should be getting this and all of your keys specifically from here. So if you didn't know that existed, now you do. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and get these right here and max mine out, because we have a live stream to do very soon, and I want to make sure I have them. So you guys can, you get the point. You guys can get as many as you want here. I'll get the full 20. There you guys go. Currencies. How do we maintain currencies? How do we continue getting currencies on a weekly basis? Besides the achievement section that I just showed you that comes out weekly for Essence Stones, there is another place. It's called the Battlefield of Time Exchange. A lot of people don't know this because they're not there yet, but as the battlefield gets updated and you get your ranking rewards, the calculations are done. So for example, there's one currently going on right now, Battlefield of Time. You guys can see here, they are currently calculating the progress for Cerberus. The moment that is completed, you guys will get your rewards. The rewards are then used towards these things. Okay, and that is weekly. It is in fact weekly. So you can get yourself limited draw tickets, regular draw tickets, shadows, hunter exclusive weapon designs, more shadow things, some gold if you need it. I don't even know how much gold they give you. 20k, that's not bad, that's not bad. And then mana power crystals. A lot of people don't know about this. They were like, how the hell do you get all these things, Payne? Well, I want to show you guys how that works and where to find it, okay? That's pretty much how that one goes. Now, I think that pretty much covers the main parts that I want to cover. Oh, and shadows. How do you get shadows, Payne? That's a very good question, guys. How do you get shadows? So anything that has a Jinwoo mission in it. So if you are going to be doing an instance dungeon, for example, with Igris or the Lycans, and you beat him and Jinwoo's involved, anything he's involved in has a chance to drop shadows. Okay, so those people who are like struggling with summoning shadows, you get it from any of the instances that have him, not these Encore ones, by the way, just the instances. You can also get them from gates. Anything that has Jinwoo faces on it, for example, this one has his face on it, you can get it from there. And also, you can also get them from story mode if it's a brand new stage, okay? Not if it's an old stage. Old stages don't apply, only brand new stages do. So, collecting shadows, that's how you do it across the board. So, there you guys have it, some quick bet you didn't knows. If you knew all of them, congratulations, you got a gold star. If you didn't know any of them, you learned something new. Let me know if you guys have anything I need to know or I may have missed. I would love to hear it. Alright guys, this is Payne. Hope you enjoyed the video. I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Take care.